So this ain't something that you can just turn around, okay? It's never someone that was a 2/3 that crossed over to a 1/3 to an elect. You always was an elect. You just didn't know it. We don't even know it. But guess what? Somebody did this work. Somebody was doing their job. You heard it and you got converted. You woke up. That's why I said it's high time to wake out of sleep. Because if you wake out of sleep, you realize and recognize who you really are in the spirit. That this life is just temporal. It's bullshit. It don't mean nothing. And that this is the real world. This is life right here. Everything else that we do is just to maintain homeostasis. Everything, like the brother said, everything's vanity, man. We eating food, we drink water, or we go have fun, we go to work, all that. You know, we work out. At the end of the day, your body is just, I don't know. Your body is trying to maintain homeostasis. Your body is just trying to keep the blood flowing, keep the brain active and all of that. But your spirit should be trying to get up there, man, trying to get beamed up, trying to get salvation, trying to be in the third heaven. That's why we out here doing this work. That's why we out here diligently, you know, week in, week out, man. That's why we study. That's why we give our time. That's why I say make your body a living sacrifice. By the foolishness of preaching, man. It ain't hard, man. It's not. It may seem difficult. It may seem like it's a lot. But when you fully committed, what else is there to do? It ain't nowhere but to go but up. We done been on the bottom. You're a 2/3, you're gonna stay on the bottom. Why not rise in this truth?
This is verse 9. It says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. It says, verse 9, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. And abusing his ways, like we're going through. You're loathing the law. You got a chance to salvation. As an Israelite, a Negro, Latino, Native American, you got a chance of salvation. So what are you doing still following after the doctrine and these different philosophies of this world? What are you still doing that for? When you got the truth right here. You got the Lord that's with, he's going to show mercy unto Israel. Why are you abusing his ways by eating pork and getting lineups, going to the club and committing adultery and doing all these abominable things? Why are you doing that when you got a chance of salvation? It says they should be in pitiful case that have abused my ways. That pitiful case is all these prophecies that we mentioned coming down on Jacob's trouble. You're gonna have the so-called white man come in with his troops. They're gonna be snatching people out their homes without no permits. They're gonna be putting people to death. They're gonna throw people in concentration camps. It's gonna be a famine of the land and a famine of substance. People are gonna be starving to death. Do you want to be part of that? No. So why not do what it takes to avoid it, man? So because when it comes, Jake gonna be looking stupid in the face, man. You abusing the Lord's ways when you gotta be the stupidest people, man.
No, you do that.
It says, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
That's right, man, because like we read earlier in Proverbs, man, you had time. You loathed the law. You with none of his reproof. So the Lord's going to laugh at you in that day of calamity, man. That's full circle. You had a chance. You didn't accept it. The Lord came back. Now you're going through it. Now he's laughing. And the righteous are getting saved.
It says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
That's right, because that's why they're doing it. Because they receive these benefits. You know, they might got a good job. They might have got some kind of inheritance, or you might got a gift or something like that, that people just love you or whatever. Whatever it is, man. Whatever is distracting you from being the man that you ought to be. I like that.
It says, and they that have loved my law, while they yet had liberty.
While they yet had liberty, while you had a chance. Right now you have a chance.
And they that have loved my law while they yet had liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them.
That's right, you have a place of repentance to go back from everything that you're doing out there, to change your ways, to apologize, say, hey, Lord, I know, you know, I ain't nothing. You know, I know I done been wicked in the past. I know I done did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. But I don't want to do that no more. I just want to serve your will, man. By your will, let me, you know, get right in the spirit, and because I want salvation. But you got to be sincere first. You can't just say it like the Christians say. Anything I say or believe, the Lord gonna do or whatever. However it is,
all things are possible.
Yeah,
you know, yeah, all things are possible. There's nothing impossible with the Lord. But like the brother said, if you gonna repent, you gotta be sincere. You gotta actually not go back to that, man. So if you been eating pork your whole life, and then you find out, oh, this ain't right. The Lord said don't eat swine's flesh. And then you say, look, Lord, well, I'm not gonna eat swine's flesh no more. And then you start doing good, then you have a relapse and start eating pork again. And then you pray again, you can't do that. You can't jump back and forth with the Lord, man. Either you're gonna be on this side or you're gonna be on his side. And that's how it's gonna end. You know?
It ain't nobody perfect. We all mess up. You know? We all fall short of the glory.
Yeah.
But you got to stay on that horse, man. What did we say earlier? You can't be faint-hearted.
Yeah, kind. You can't be timid. You can't be unsure. It says, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it.
Is that right? While you had a chance, you understood it not, but you despised it. You said, well, you were like the second example from what we read earlier in Matthew. You had a chance, and you just didn't even care.
This is what it means, understood not but despised it. This is your chance, man. This is your chance. You know, we ain't gonna force it upon you, but this is your chance. we gonna do our jobs. You know?
Right.
It says, the same must know it after death by pain.
Right, because it's gonna be a painful thing to die, man. The death that we're talking right here is gonna be real painful, man. To starve to death, that's not only gonna be a physical pain, but that's gonna be a mental pain. To get beat to death, or to get thrown in a concentration camp. To catch a disease and die in a pestilence, something like what you call back there, the Black Death, the Black Plague. That was painful, man. I think that's all I wanted right there. You had something? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
It says, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when.
That's right. Don't even worry about how the people who ain't gonna be saved, what they're gonna get. Don't even worry about that. That don't even matter. But what does matter?
But inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created.
That's right. Worry about how the righteous is going to be saved. And I believe it's saying that they're going to be scarcely saved. Here and there. Because when you look at the chart, okay, most of this is comprised of people who are going to die of our nation. The red is the 2/3. This white is the people like us who are out here teaching this word. Okay? And the yellow are the people who are following the people who are teaching this word. 33.3% to 66.6%. Okay? So, that's why I said many are called, but few are chosen. The Lord don't deal with big numbers. The Lord don't need everybody.
So the world was created for the elect's sake, you know. So I mean, hey, this world that you see, you know, this environment, the way stuff is now, this ain't how we're supposed to be living. The scriptures tell us, I made man upright, but he sought out many inventions. You know, the Lord ain't. I mean, ultimately, He did put us here in this situation to try our faith, but He made us upright. There's so much stuff going on in this world. Like you gotta be strong in this place, man. You really gotta dig for the Lord. You slide off from the Lord 1 minute in this society, then you done, man. I'm gonna get that in Matthew real quick. I'm not sure. I think it might be 18. Wide is the gate, straight is the gate. You know, that's why we don't just come out here and teach the word and think that we're holy. We come out here with sincere intent to do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. It's on the right side. Oh, it's 8:13. 8:13.
Matthew chapter 8, verse 13. What you said, 8 and 13?
No, 7:13. So 7:13.
Okay, you got a little one right there. Yeah, on my left hand side. Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate.
Yeah, it says enter ye in the straight gate. Now that straight gate, when you go into that word straight, it's not literally straight. The way it's spelled is S-T-R-A-I-T, which is what? It's dealing with hardship, dealing with tribulations, dealing with troubles, man.
Dire straits.
Dire straits. Okay? It says enter ye the straight gate. Now go ahead.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Yeah, broad is the gate.